The Škocjan Caves Park is located in the southwestern part of Slovenia, where flysch and limestone meet, and the landscape gradually becomes more typically karst-like, both in nature and in culture. This unique karst landscape is characterized by a level, rocky surface with dramatic sinkholes, as well as the gorge through which the Reka River flows, also called Wielka Woda in the upper stream. A visit to this landscape will leave you enthralled by the exceptional mixture of natural phenomena. The unique nature, the matchless karst landscape, bringing together a large number of different karst phenomena, the unique distribution of flora and fauna, numerous archaeological sites, and pioneering hydrological research have contributed to the fact that the preserved and protected natural and cultural heritage of the Škocjan Caves and its surroundings is today included on UNESCO's list of natural and cultural World Heritage Sites. In addition, the Škocjan Caves are in the Ramsar Directory of Wetlands of International Importance, and the entire park is included in the network of biosphere reserves of the UNESCO's MAB program, Man and the Biosphere. Following this inclusion, the Republic of Slovenia has committed itself to ensuring active protection of this area, established the Škocjan Caves Regional Park, and appointed the Škocjan Caves Park Public Service Agency as its managing authority. Located in the Divača municipality, it covers 413 hectares of land and includes the Reka River Gorge, its sinkhole area around Škocjan, including the Velika Dolina and Mala Dolina sinkholes, the surface above the cave system, and a series of sinkholes in the northern and southern parts. The area of influence of the Škocjan Caves Regional Park encompasses the entire watershed of the Reka River and covers 45,000 hectares. It lies at the extensive junction of the karst and non-karst worlds, at the southeastern foot of a high barrier of dinaric plateaus, especially Mount Snežnik. From time immemorial, this unique landscape has influenced the life of local inhabitants, passing travelers, and numerous explorers. It has infused them with creative power, imagination, and inspiration for research, as well as filling them with fear of the unknown, which was, in ancient times, overcome also by means of cult rituals. Numerous archaeological finds testify to the significance of this space, as archaeologists have discovered over 30 archaeological sites, many of which are located in caves. This bears witness to the early settlement of this area and the significance of the Škocjan Caves in the local and wider surroundings. The Škocjan Caves, with their numerous tunnels, vast underground halls, and the underground canyon of the Reka River, hold a special place in Slovenia's some 8,000 caves. They are considered the most important underground phenomenon in both the karst and Slovenia, and rank among the most renowned caves in the world. The entire system is about 6 kilometers long, and the lowest point is 209 meters deep. What makes this cave system exceptional is the great halls and dry tunnels, such as the Podorna Dvorana, Depression Hall, and Velika Dvorana, Great Hall. But above all, the imposing underground canyon and numerous deep sinkholes nearby. It is the exceptional volume of the underground canyon that distinguishes the Škocjan Caves from the other caves and places them alongside of some of the best-known underground features in the world. This underground channel, which was explored as early as the end of the 19th century, is approximately 3.5 kilometers long, 10 to 60 meters wide, and over 140 meters high. At some points, it expands into huge underground chambers. The largest of these is the Martelova Dvorana, Martel's chamber, with its 2.2 million cubic meters of volume, is considered to be the largest discovered underground chamber in Slovenia, and even one of the largest in the world. The caves have been formed by the Reka River, which rises just across the Slovenian-Croatian border in Mlake, at the southern part of Mount Snežnik. In the upper part of its route, the river is fed by numerous streams and later by large tributaries, especially from the major karst sources. After flowing some 50 kilometers on the impermeable flysch surface, the Reka River begins to sink into the karst underground near Gornje Vreme immediately after passing onto the limestone bedrock, in which it already begins to lose part of its stream. It runs for some time on the level Vremsko Polje. It then passes a 4-kilometer long and up to 100 meters deep gorge, which ends with a magnificent sinkhole into which the Reka River first disappears underground. After a short course in the Mahorčič and Marinčič caves, it resurfaces again in Mala Dolina, sinks a second time below the natural bridge, reappears in a waterfall that spills into the lake in Velika Dolina, which has walls up to 165 meters high, and below its western wall disappears underground for the last time. The Reka River, considered to be the largest Slovenian disappearing river, flows through the karst underground towards some springs 35 kilometers away near Duino in Italy, where it again resurfaces slightly above the sea level as the Timava River. The park is renowned not only for its rich natural features, but it is also characterized by an interesting combination of unique cultural heritage features, which are well worth visiting in the villages of Škocjan, Betania and Matavun. The park is home to some endemic rare and endangered species, such as Orobanche hedere, Lamium and Campanula justiniana. The overhanging walls offer shelter to many animals, and with some luck we can notice the rock dove, Columba livia, the alpine whift, Tachymar ptimelba, the wall creeper, Trichodroma muraria, the horned owl and the falcon. The variety of life in the cave is enriched with numerous bats of different species. Old and abandoned homesteads in the Škocjan Caves Park are being renovated and transformed into museums. Cooperation with park inhabitants is very good, both in the area of cultural activities and development plans, and is exemplary with regards to joint setting of sustainable development goals. The natural and cultural heritage of the Škocjan caves testifies to millennia of operation of natural processes, the coexistence of man and nature, the persistent struggle of local inhabitants with diverse and at times harsh natural conditions. Heritage represents an important element of our local, regional and national identity, and the link between our past, present and future. We strive to preserve the characteristics and unique features of karst, passed upon us by our forefathers to our descendants. We must decide how to evaluate, protect and perhaps market this heritage. The Škocjan Caves Park employees have thus committed themselves to constantly trying to protect this heritage, with all due expertise, against the aggressive influences of the modern, technologically developed world, and to presenting it in a pleasant manner to nature lovers.